YouTube, what's going on, man? Y'all know who it is. Your boy Play. And if y'all don't know now, y'all know who it is, man. Follow me on Instagram, Play2_. Shout out to the ladies and gentlemen, ladies. One thing I want to say before we get to this video, y'all go check the last one out. I appreciate y'all for watching this video, even though the visual and the audio in the actual video don't be aligning together. But I will say thank you for watching this shit, even though it's doing that. I just figured this shit out today, y'all, that this shit not adding up right. So if y'all really want to help me help a brother, tell me what I should do with the settings. I'm using OBS Windows, I think 10 or 11, I don't know. Not really a computer geek guy. I've been on YouTube for the past hour trying to figure this shit out. But I'm just like, hey man, I already been posting videos like this. I might as well keep going until I figure it out. And might as well keep going until I figure it out, y'all. So appreciate y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all for watching. The title of the video is Dating Advice for Trans Guys. So shout out, we got the trans man right here. And respect to everybody. I love everybody for being yourself. But the video caught my eye, so we finna go ahead and react to it and listen to the Dating Advice for Trans Men. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, y'all know what to do. Cut everything up so y'all can hear. Y'all know what to do.
What can I say about dating as a trans man?
Hold on, I'm trying to get this shit to move.
Yikes. 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 Okay. Hey y'all, it's Miguel. I'm here to give you guys some big brother advice. Today I'm gonna yap to you guys about my experience dating as a trans man in a different setup. This is not my place, this is much nicer. You know what, we're gonna enjoy this because this is actually really nice. Sorry if it's a little wobbly. You guys are balancing on a trash can right now. Actually, it's not really cute. Okay. Also guys, please excuse if you hear any noises or any voices outside. I'm like right on the street. People are talking outside, so if you hear anything that doesn't sound normal, I'll try to be quiet. Honestly, I'm nosy as fuck, so my ears like open. But otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. My advice to you, as a trans man, looking at my reference sheet, my first piece of advice is to find community. As a queer person in general, I think it's super important to find community. I think that's what's gonna give you a sense of security, especially if you're in a straight world. Find your local gays. Like, go to local bars if you can. I think that's the best way to meet people, is to kind of just go outside. And if you live somewhere,
it's just like a ninja like me. Respectfully, I don't really get along with people. I ain't gonna say I don't get along with people. I don't be wanting to meet new people because people be having the same traits. Like, they be solid friends for like 3-4 months. They be social friends. Y'all smoke, y'all drink. But then eventually the real them comes out and you find out this motherfucker fake as hell.
Where that's not necessarily as accessible, Bumble, Hinge, those would be your best friends. And this is not sponsored, but Hinge, if you want to sponsor me, go ahead. So Hinge might be your best friend. Just find community, whether that be to make friends or to start dating, and just kind of, you know, see how that goes. It's super important for you to expand your social circle. I think that's the most important part of like building a community, and to honestly get back to like, hey, I have a friend of a friend of a friend. And then you get invited to more places, and then you meet more people, and they're going to see how wonderful and awesome and sexy you are, and they're going to be like, oh my god, wow, I want to date this person. I want to go out with them. And you'll get to get a feel for people without first putting that pressure on yourself of like, I have to sell myself because it's immediately dating, which is, I think, why I kind of prefer to meet people in person and try to foster an acquaintanceship.
Facts. In person, you can damn sure see somebody's intentions if you really that, you know what I'm saying, tapped into your emotional intelligence side.
Before I get to dating, what else? Also, if you're on dating apps, stay away from Tinder, stay away from those. If that's how you want to do it, go for dating apps that, like Bumble or Hinge, that kind of allow you to be a little more specific about who you are, or give people more of an idea of who you are, and it's not just like pictures of you trying to be like all cute and sexy. Also, babe, and this goes for the pictures part, how guys is kind of, maybe check with your friends. I know that my dysphoria tells me, oh my god, I look fucking awful in this picture, so then I go for like the most manly man, masculine picture, and then I end up looking like a douchebag. So talk to your friends. Maybe get some input on like, hey, is this a good picture? Do I look okay? Because sometimes what you think is your best picture is not your best picture. The one that you might feel the best in, the one that gives you euphoria, that you're like, absolutely, might not be the best one. So keep that in mind. My second piece of advice is to be honest. By this, I do not mean out yourself. If you would rather go stealth, and you don't want to tell people that you're trans, that is completely okay. However, be honest.
Huh? 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 Am I tripping?
Stealth, and you don't want to tell people that you're trans, that is completely okay. However, be honest about who you are as a person. Be honest with yourself, right? Like, be honest with how you want to show up and which ways you show up, and know.
I'm just saying. Now, if a trans woman was to say that, bro, y'all be down that her throat. If a trans woman say the same shit bro did, y'all be down her throat. Make this shit make sense. I'm trying to let bro gather them thoughts together, but I'm just saying that shit down there.
That that's okay, and that that's valid, and that you don't have to be this like hyper masculine guy in order to attract people and in order to love or be loved correctly. Make sense? Yeah. One thing that happened a lot to me while I was in a relationship, as I transitioned into a man, I felt this need to perform masculinity, which I think happens a lot to us as trans guys, and I think it happens a lot, especially in the early stages of our transition. Like, I don't know, I was performing in a way, and it made me feel like, I have to be masculine, I have to be manly, I have to pay for everything, I have to open every door, I have to do this and that, and it kind of shut me out from, like, my own emotions. I would have moments where I didn't feel completely honest. Like, I didn't feel like I was being completely honest. I was trying to be more masculine than maybe she even wanted me to be, or that now looking back, I realized I didn't need to be. And I honestly, I am so in touch with my feminine side. I am such a girly pup. Always have been. I'm still very trans, 100%. I'm a man, but still, I've always been connected to that feminine side. And I guess with dating women, honestly, even dating men, like just dating as a man made me feel like I had to shy away from parts of myself, which in return brought complications into not only my relationship, that relationship specifically, but it also kind of caused an insecurity in me when
In other words, stop trying so hard.
I got out of that relationship and started dating other people. Stay open. Stay open to being a little feminine. Stay open to being somewhere in the middle. Be honest about your sexuality. Like, whatever it is, just be honest with the person. Like, be honest with where you're at. Personally, like, I tell people that I'm trans. You know what? That's kind of risky. I live in Florida. That is a little risky, but thank God there's a whole bunch of like dating features to show me bi or pan people, which is my personal preference. I love a pan girl. A pansexual person in general is just gonna do it for me every time. I don't gotta worry. I don't gotta worry about whether or not you're gonna like what's in my pants, right? Anyways, moving on. Tip number 3: be safe. Vibe check people. When you are ready to go on a date, when you are ready to kind of like take that step, you better ask them. So how do you feel about trans rights? Do you know a trans person? We need to normalize conversations about our beliefs, our values, and it might be like a crazy way to ask, but if they know you're trans, completely valid for you to ask it. Because some people are like, yeah, no, I love trans people, love it, and then they side-eye you when you act trans, which like
Facts. Talk that talk.
is a concept, right? Like I'm not saying that there's a way of being trans. But obviously, if you are trans, you have trans thoughts. And by trans thoughts, I mean, like, I don't know. Sometimes I'll just throw in, ooh, remember when? Back in the day. Back in my day. Back when I was a girly pop. My dead sister. So, like, random comments like that, as a trans person, they don't make me uncomfortable to say, but I know that for some people, unless they are also trans, they might not kiki the way that I'm kikiing. Like, I get a little giggle out of it, but I've had experiences where people are like, oh, can I laugh? Can I not laugh? And that's
Right.
part of the vibe check for me. Like, they laugh a little too hard, then I'm like, what's so funny? Really, what was so funny about that? What do you know about that? I don't know. Vibe check them. Vibe check them as many times as you want. Make sure that they are allies at the very least. That is the bare minimum. Keep that in mind. This is my fourth tip, and this one isn't so much about dating other people, but this one is more about you and your mentality, our mentality as a collective. I wrote, don't let the dysphoria eat you alive. You are deserving of a true, compassionate love. And what do I mean by that? Pookie. Your dysphoria is going to be your biggest enemy when you're dating. Don't let it fuel your fears, because that's exactly what it's going to try to do. When I started dating, I was just at constant odds with my dysphoria. Dysphoria would fuel my insecurity to the point where I stopped showing up authentically, and I would just not show up and be loving and be vulnerable or open, and I couldn't even express like, hey, I need this reassurance, because I wanted to like pretend like it wasn't there. The first step was kind of like making peace with the fact that I do feel dysphoric. I'm gonna feel dysphoric. My advice is to like just get that bitch in a grip. I don't know what you're gonna have to do to like get it in a put it in a chokehold. And obviously that's easier said than done. But dysphoria has a way of making you think and feel like, you know, you're not gonna be enough. And I think as trans people, we're wired, or not wired. We're taught, and we are told that we're different, and that we
Facts. So they talk, you know, a little something. I'm just saying that first comment, they do a little side eye at your ass because you talking about some. Don't tell them. Do you know it's trans women out here that if they don't tell a man that, come on now, that shit is life threatening. Come on now, nah, tell me, baby. It shit respectfully,
you know
because if I was trans respectfully, I'd be telling folk because I'm just 100. I ain't doing all that. Think about it. And then the same motherfucker you was finna hide it from. Maybe if they was what if they was really fucking with you? And you just hid that shit from their ass. Now they can't even fuck with you because in their head like, damn, you didn't even tell me something I needed to know. I was fucking with you anyway. But the fact that you basically lied, I can't even fuck with you like that. And shot yourself in the foot.
we kind of we stick out, even if we're stealth. I think internally, at least I personally feel like I stick out, like I'm the odd person out. You know, whatever. You feel a little bit different, then just know that like that shouldn't dictate whether or not you put yourself out there. I think that's one thing that's super important, is to put yourself out there, and to, before you even think about dating, get to a point where you feel comfortable being seen. It's good to have those conversations, and if you feel comfortable to have those conversations with people, and you feel comfortable to come out to them, I would hope that they create a safe space for you to express yourself and say what you gotta say and share your story, because I think that's a beautiful thing, and I think we have a lot of insight, and I think that sometimes we get wrapped up in thinking that we're not enough, or that because we're different, you know, we don't want to tell too much, we don't want to say too much, we just kind of play it cool, tone down our personalities, tone down all of who we are. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to tone yourself down to kind of be likable, or to feel like you're likable or lovable. Like, just, Pookie, I promise that you are. I promise that you are, and there's someone out there for you. Anyways. Ooh, actually, I'm adding another one to the list. Ooh, that's going to be
There's hella people out in the world. But, hey, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all go check the rest of that video out, man. I'm low key a little thrown off by that first comment, and I spoke on it. I'm just saying though, but you know what I'm saying. Basically, what I heard out the other shit is, you know, just be yourself, be confident. Body dysphobia, dysmorphia. I don't know if I'm saying the shit wrong, but that's the real thing. I was dealing with that a few months ago. Focused on my physique not being at where I wanted to be at, but I didn't give up, and I'm getting my physique at where I wanted to be at. You know what I'm saying? To deal with that type of issue and insecurities, in my opinion, you gotta fight that motherfucker back daily. Like, go do something that gives you good dopamine. You know what I'm saying? Like, do something that you like to do. I like doing these videos, y'all. Y'all know this. But I just want y'all to comment down below what I can do to make sure the audio and the video is aligned perfectly. But if you made it to the end of the video, comment down below y'all opinions. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all comment down below y'all opinions if you made it to the end of the video. Follow me on Instagram, play2_. I'm trying to figure out this settings, difficulty, technicalities, whatever I'm finna call Best Buy. But yeah, if y'all made it to the end of the video, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this video, and y'all go ahead and put y'all opinions down below in the comments. Y'all know I appreciate it when y'all interact with me. It means so much to me. And please interact with me and let me know what I can do about this audio and my visuals not adding up. Y'all let me know what I need to do. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all for watching. Make it to the end of the video. Put your opinion. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, play2 underscores. I'm seeing you in the next video.